Hi, I'm sitting down here with Sridhar Ramanathan from AventiGroup.com, and he has a tool that is going to take the power of Greek storytelling and Greek myths to use that to supercharge your customer case studies. So, Sridhar, I want to go ahead and hand this over to you so you can tell us about
Sounds
this
good.
tool that you've developed and how it can really help
Sure.
supercharge
Well,
the case studies.
thanks so much, Kyle. Yeah, absolutely. So we're a technology product marketing agency. All of our clients are tech firms. And what we see often is that many of these companies tend to write customers' case studies with a challenge, solution, result format, challenge, solution, result. And they tend to be very flat, a bit boring. The character's not very three-dimensional. And as you said, it's certainly not following the Greek storytelling concept, methodology that the Greeks used thousands of years ago, where there was the idea of a three-act play. A lot of the mythologies and stories, even something as recent as Star Wars, everyone can relate to the Star Wars mythology. And one of the things that Joseph Campbell, a philosopher, a professor at Sarah Lawrence College, did was really popularize the idea of using this three-act story. So we recommend writing customer case stories studies that tell a story in a very vivid way. And I'll walk you through this tool, which you can download from our website here. And it follows the three-act play. So Kyle, just to kind of walk you through this, the first act, as with all stories, is the setup. So the setup means look at your company. What sector are you in? What industry are you in? The character might be the chief information security officer, or maybe they're the CFO, or maybe they're the line of business executive. What exactly is the context in which this character, and remember in a story, we want to start with the hero. We're going to introduce the hero. And so in a traditional case studies, the hero is just a job title. They'll say VP of security. In our case study approach with this tool that I'm sharing with you here, we encourage you to really create a three-dimensional character. Who are they? What are their emotional states when they're dealing with a particular challenge, and also what are some of the influences that they're under when um, facing a particular challenge. So the first act is really all about setting up the story and the character, your hero. Remember, the whole case study is about a hero's journey. The technology client of ours is really not the hero. The hero is the user, the buyer, the person who's using your technology to make a difference. The act two, of course, is the struggle, the challenge, the conflict that the hero is up against. This is in Greek mythology. This is where that hero is up against a major obstacle, and we're wondering how will they conquer this beast, if you will. So we have a set of questions when you do your interview that really gets to the emotional, visceral feelings, as well as the logical and instinctual sort of elements that go into a problem that they're facing, that your hero is facing. So that's act two. And of course, act three is the final resolution and the overcoming, the hero overcomes their challenge. And in this scenario, you really want to paint a clear before and after picture. So before, this is what the hero was up against. After slaying the beast, if you will, or you know, overcoming or triumphing, here's the denouement. What does the post story look like? Everything is calm and peaceful and kind of a good state. So in this third act, you'll see resolution, and this is where you do want to bring in the results. You want to have some hard metrics that are undeniable. But again, a lot of current stories you will find lack the emotional arc and the vivid storytelling feature. So what we have here is a tool, Kyle, that we put together. You can download it from our website, which goes into the three-act play, if you will, the three-act story. And here are a set of questions that you can ask when you're doing your interview to prepare for this story writing. So does that help there, Kyle? Any questions?
Yeah. So basically, what I'm seeing is instead of the regular old plotting data points on a graph, throwing them into a PowerPoint, and then just handing them off, what you're really doing here is you're bringing it down in a way that pretty much everybody can understand. We're all familiar with storytelling, and instead of just having numbers thrown at somebody, you are actually hitting some emotional points and
Exactly.
really trying to provide further depth to what you're doing without providing further numbers just to put in somebody's face.
Exactly. Well, yeah. I mean, in fact, if you think about how do humans communicate for thousands of years, we communicated through stories. We didn't write things down, for example. We didn't have boring PowerPoint decks and little one-page PDFs with challenge, solution, result. It was a story. And usually they're very emotional stories that you can relate to, and you can identify with, and you can process and digest in a way that you can pass on that story. So we really recommend that marketing professionals start with this customer interview, set of detailed questions, so that you can write this three-act play and communicate in a way that people can grab it and share it.
Perfect. So, yeah. So what we'll do is, you know what? Let's put a download link at the bottom of the video down here in the description.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that this tool, while it works for just about everybody, I'm sure there will be some questions that
Sure.
people will be asking. So, I mean, how can people contact you about?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Kyle, thank you for asking. Yeah, info@aventigroup.com. You can see that right here is the best way to reach us. We are very happy to take a look at your current case studies and offer you some inputs on how we can make them better. And whether or not you go with Aventi Group, we highly recommend this methodology of gathering some data, get some intelligence from your customer around these three acts. And if you can get this information, then you're going to be in a far better position to communicate that. So we're happy to do a free consult with you, consultation. Just contact us at info@aventigroup.com, or there's also a web form on our website right here. And then we'd be happy to set up a 30-minute discussion. If you are so inclined, we're happy to engage in develop some case studies for you. We've done this for many clients of ours. Every year we do many dozens of these kinds of compelling stories. So I'd be happy to help you out any way that we can.
Perfect. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and put the contact information down below in the description as well. And can we get that email address to me one more time?
Absolutely. It's info@aventigroup.com. And
Perfect.
that'll reach us partners.
Yeah, I mean, this tool is obviously one of a kind. I mean, it has the potential of completely revolutionizing customer case studies by breaking it down
So
into a way that anybody can understand, and not just understand, but easily digest, and they will want to read it by putting it into this story format.
that's right.
Yeah,
And you can do it.
this is a really amazing tool, and it looks easy enough for just about anybody to use. So,
Sure
Truther,
is.
I thank you so much for sitting down with us. I know
Thank you,
you're a
Kyle.
really busy guy, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to
My
show us
pleasure.
what you got here.
Well, thank you, Kyle. This has been delightful. We'll do more of these. Thank you. Thanks,
Absolutely,
folks.
and yeah, and I'm sure we'll hear from you soon.
You bet.
Okay, thanks so
All the
much.
best. Thank you.
Yeah.